My favorite entrepreneurial student story was about a group of students who were doing the business plan course, and their project was a combination laundromat bar where you could socialize and get your clothes clean at the same time. And one of the students told me that as they were driving down to Lexington, Kentucky, they thought to themselves, hey, I'm spending 35 hours a week on this course and I've got 5 other courses that need attention. Now I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur. I think that student probably learned more on the drive down to Lexington, Kentucky about entrepreneurship than a lot of other people did in the entire course. Needless to say, they produced an A+ project.
I'm Tommy Sedler. I'm with one of the owners of Home City Ice Company. It's our family business, founded in 1924 by my grandfather, and it's part of our family identity, I guess. We've all grown up in the business. Our entrepreneurial drive was basically survival at first, because our industry had redefined itself, going from one of the top 10 industries in the United States to, and then after World War II, we had the emergence of home refrigeration, electric refrigeration, which really probably reduced the number of ice companies in the United States from 5,000 to probably 50 significant companies. And we then began to get more into the bagged ice for recreation and different uses like that. And throughout the 60s, we saw a reemergence of the ice industry. And that's really where my father really kind of took hold of what was going on. My father worked his way through Xavier. It took him 7 years to get through school. My brothers and I also continued to work while going through school, so we were able to get the Xavier experience and learn at Xavier and also learn at work as well. I would say a few of my teachers that stood out at Xavier, one being Bill Smith, who taught Introduction to Accounting, but still I feel like I learned a lot from him. He learned a valuable buck. It doesn't come easy, and I would even say he even just don't make it any harder than it has to be. Work hard, keep your head down, and everything will be fine. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I would say Dr. Glasgow I also learned from as well. He said, when you're a kid, you want to be a fireman or an astronaut, and when he got older, got through college, said, I want to be a philanthropist someday. So that kind of told me that you never stop your professional endeavors. And being a philanthropist doesn't necessarily always mean the money that you're putting into something. It can be your expertise, your passion into a charity or a mentor or something like that as well. So I would say those are 2 very fine lessons that I've learned from some of my Xavier teachers, and it's carried over into our business as well. That we also like to see young men in our organization develop, and they may start out working their way through college, but also we have an opportunity for them if they want to sign on and be part of our family. And I think that's probably my personal biggest sense of pride, is to see them develop into managers and get promoted in our company and grow with our company as well, and become part of our family. And I would say that's probably my most fulfilling entrepreneurial experience that I get from our company.
Good afternoon. I am Ragio, and I am a graduate of Xavier University, class of 1994, with a focus in information systems and entrepreneurship. I have always been grateful that I have found passion in my work. As a young person who was a successful student athlete, and as I grew into adulthood and founded my first company at the age of 19 during my freshman year at Xavier University, I am sincerely honored and humbled by this recognition. I feel sure that Xavier has many more worthy recipients who have founded and built successful ventures. And I can only guess that this recognition is a signal that once again I have found a nexus of passions, because as a volunteer leader of the Entrepreneurship Center today, I have the privilege to show my lifelong appreciation for a fine Jesuit education, married with a chance to expand opportunities for the next generation of young people. It is my sincere hope that my colleagues in this room will catch the fever, they will get excited, and they will get involved, hiring a student or graduate into their organizations, giving a young person the opportunity to innovate in their ventures. and show others that entrepreneurship is a shared passion that can only be successful with a great deal of luck, hard work, and a dose of support from their associates, friends, family, and investors. As we all know, our great nation's foundation is built on the talents of entrepreneurs, and I am so very proud to count myself among all of you in this room today. Thank you again.
Hi, I'm Sherry Heumann, Associate Professor of Management and Entrepreneurship since 1997 at Xavier University. In 2005, I was honored to be appointed the first Castellini Chair in Entrepreneurial Studies for the Entrepreneurial Center. And that role included directing the center in addition to leading the academics, which I had been doing. One of the contributions I feel I've made to the Entrepreneurial Center has been moving the already strong academics to a new level. We have a newly sequenced set of courses benchmarked on top universities in the United States. Our courses are relevant for the 21st century, including creativity and innovation, and we have a required work co-op for all of our entrepreneurship majors. A second contribution I feel I've made to the Entrepreneurial Center has been a focus on creating a sustainable structure for the center. I led a team in developing the first long-term strategic plan for the center. That plan has strategic goals which have been aligned with Xavier and with the College of Business goals. I was pleased to be able to present that plan to the president and to the dean of our college. The plan provides a path for becoming a consistent national leader in entrepreneurial education. Another area I feel I've contributed to the center is building our national recognition. I'm pleased to announce that I'm the 2006 first place national winner for the Entrepreneurial Experiential Education Award, sponsored by Kauffman Foundation, George Washington University, and Delta Epsilon Chi. The award was for a classroom exercise that I developed titled Entrepreneurial Ethics in Action. Is it posturing or is it lying? Another area I feel I have contributed to the national recognition for the Entrepreneurial Center was being awarded a 3M Vision Grant along with another Xavier faculty member. The 3M grant was one of 5 such grants awarded to private colleges in the United States in 2005, and the purpose of the grant was to fundamentally transform the nature of education. From that grant, I've led 2 new initiatives: the 3M Community Fellows Program and the Evanston Norwood Future Entrepreneurs Extreme Camp. I'm also pleased that my work as Castellini Chair has allowed us to continue being ranked by Princeton Review in the top 15 entrepreneurial campuses in the country. Teaching at Xavier since 1997, I've been fortunate to work with a number of students who've impressed me. For instance, Eric Keller, who founded his car locators business and has turned that into a $1 million+ venture since he founded it as a sophomore. Another student who's impressed me is Dr. Kathy Rosenbaum, a full-time pharmacist and MBA alum who founded RX Integrative Solutions and has a passion for applying entrepreneurial skill set and mindset to the medical arena. And finally, I'll mention Carrie Dooley, Nick Kusigan, and Karen Cravell, 3 undergraduates who worked with me as the Castellini Chair and were dedicated and committed to building the center itself. I want to congratulate Xavier for its first celebration of entrepreneurial success, and I'm delighted and thank you to be a part of that.